So if there's one thing I've always been somewhat cautious of is vlogging in public. Now the reason for that is I've always thought people would think I'm kind of odd or they would stare. And I guess to some extent people would. But then I've always thought that if you don't get out there and just press record, you'll never learn how to do it. That's kind of what I'm trying to do now. This is probably the first time I've ever been vlogging or talking to a camera or you guys while out and about. And one thing it's taken a bit of time to realize is people are too busy with their lives to really care about what you're doing. I mean, yeah, they might stare, but so what? They'll stare for like a second or two and then get on with their lives. And if anything, they might be intrigued to know what you're doing. And I think the best thing you can do is pretend there's no camera there. And that's when you're more yourself. Because what I've noticed is when I've been recording with like family and friends, etc., after a while you forget that the camera is there and you're just being yourself. And I think that's the best feeling, is when you don't feel like you're performing for a camera and you just feel you, and there just happens to be a camera there recording each moment. So I'm going to try doing, for maybe the next, say 2 weeks, I'm going to try taking a walk every day and just vlogging. And maybe that will help me get over the anxiety or the feeling that I'm being perceived to be odd. Because like I said, you see people do this all the time. I mean, you're watching me and you might watch other creators that vlog and just walk around and you're thinking, oh, it's normal. And you see people around them just getting on with their lives. So I think it's just a bit of anxiety or fear of just thinking it's odd when, to be fair, there's a lot of people that do this. And just getting over that initial step or barrier that might be holding you back, and then just getting on with it. Another thing I've noticed about myself in particular is I'm very good at making shorts or 20, 30-second clips in public. But I feel a bit odd when I'm recording non-stop for quite a while. And I think the trick is to not constantly record non-stop. Maybe after a while, stop recording, take a little break, gather yourself, and then record another 20, 30-second clip, and then another, and then another, and then stitch them together, and that's your vlog. So it's not about recording non-stop, it's more about just recording in small bursts and stitching it together, and that could be quite a good vlog in itself. I know it's ironic that I've been talking for a while, but just trying to get over the fear, the awkwardness. I'll be honest, there's not much of a message or anything I'm really trying to say in this vlog. This is just me uploading my first day of actually getting out and vlogging, holding a camera out in public, and just getting over the initial awkwardness or the initial fear, as it were, of how it feels to be out and about vlogging. But if there's one little tidbit I could give, something to take away from this video or this vlog, just get out and do it. That would be the best thing to do. Just get out, press record, and that's it. And if you don't want to talk to the camera, that's fine. Just keep the camera on you and just show your surroundings, show what's going on. And even that can help, because I think the initial fear is just holding a camera out in public and people looking. Once you get over that, then you can maybe incorporate talking to the camera or talking to your audience, talking into a mic. That could be step 2. Because even that can be weird, because people think you're talking to yourself. When you're not, you're talking to the audience that are watching you. But yeah, I hope that was insightful. And I'll see you tomorrow for another vlog. What will we talk about? Leave a comment for something you want to talk about, or something you want my opinion on. And yeah, I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.